started to keep you fit and well. Laura is in Bristol. Hi, Laura.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. And now you provide fitness for women through strength training and nutrition. Now, a lot of women might be worried that they don't want to be muscly.
I know.
This is not about being muscly, is it? You know, I don't want to have broad shoulders and pecs like basketballs.
Yeah, that's and that's a big misconception. I think that women sort of think as soon as they start to lift weights, they're going to be bulky. They're going to, you know, have huge muscles. But that takes years of discipline, you know, and very specific training. I think what we're talking about, you know, is just lifting weights for longevity to help protect your skeletal system, you know, to help maintain muscle mass, which in turn can help to burn fat because your body burns more calories in order to maintain the muscle. And also the way that when you're lifting weights and the way that your muscles move against your bone, that stimulates bone growth, so that helps to prevent osteoporosis as well. So there's so many benefits to strength training that it's unbelievable.
I know, I've been around a bit, and I have to say, until I spoke to Ollie, who the interview I played out just a moment ago, I didn't really understand what all this did, how the muscles pulling on the bone triggered your body's response to the bones going, right, we need to get ourselves stronger because we're under a bit of pressure here. But muscles, when you are training them, they sort of tear positively, and that allows muscle growth. And as you say, muscles work your body better than fat, so your metabolism is better.
Yeah.
And it's able to deal with all the, you know, the stuff that perhaps is floating around in your body that's not doing you any good.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you know, if you can make sure that you have really good bone density, then when you get into your 70s, 80s, 90s, if you do have a fall and you happen to break your hip, for example, then your recovery is going to be so much better. You know, that there's a lot of statistics to show that for those that, you know, haven't weight trained and they have very low bone density, that actually death is a lot more sooner for them than it should be. You know, you're looking at a couple of years.
13%. I mean, this is the report today saying the risk, if you do this weight training, resistance training for 90 minutes to 2 hours a week, risk of premature death from any cause is dropped by 13%.
Yeah.
So give us one, Laura, before I move on to Stuart in Wick, 08000 855 949, your voice, your say, on BBC Radio Bristol. What have you started to keep you fit and well? Give us one thing that women, and indeed men, can do that do a little bit of resistance training that doesn't involve going to the local sports shop and buying a set of dumbbells.
I mean, the great thing is, and the beauty of this is that you can do it at home with no weights, even just doing something like 3 20-minute sessions a week just to get you started. And that can be something really easy, like, say, for example, 10 squats, 10 press-ups, 10 sit-ups, 20 jumping jacks, and you do that, say, 5 times or 3 to 5 times, that will get you well on your way to start to building that muscle and getting that cardio, sort of vascular health improved as well. And you can do things like that while you're waiting for the kettle to boil or while there's adverts on TV. There's little sneaky ways that you can sneak exercise in without it feeling like a chore.
Laura, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Good to talk to you. Laura there in Bristol, 08000 855 949.
Thank you very much.
Laura. Thank you so much for your time, my darling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. And you. Bye.